Hi guys, I'm James George and I'm a real estate agent down in Carlsbad, San Diego. And I get asked constantly, because I'm British, why did I choose to move to Carlsbad over everywhere else in the US, and especially places like LA and Orange County? Why did I choose Carlsbad? If you like my channel, then please do subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. So let's take you back to the beginning, when in 2012, we came over here on a trip to explore California just on a vacation. And we fell in love with California, and we actually really liked Laguna in Orange County. We never even came down to San Diego. And a few years later, I finally convinced my wife to move to California. And we had a friend up in Topanga Hills in LA. So we thought we'd spend a few days with her, a few days in Orange County. And I just randomly booked an Airbnb at a place called Carlsbad that I'd never even heard of before. I thought we'll spend a few days there. And then also there was this place that kept coming up called Temecula, and I thought we'd spend a few days there. We really enjoyed spending our first few days up in Topanga Hills, but we soon realized that LA probably wasn't going to be an option for us. Having lived in London for quite a few years, loved it. Now we had kids, we kind of knew that we'd be best finding something which was more family friendly. In our heads, we knew that Orange County would be that. So then we spent a few days in Irvine, and we were thinking maybe Irvine or Laguna. Irvine seemed a great option for us because of the fact it had amazing schools, and it was, close to things like Disney. We were still close to the beach. We were close to LA. It ticked so many boxes. But then we went for a few days down to Carlsbad and just fell in love with it. Just the lifestyle, and there was so much less traffic. It was just beautiful. Everything was pristine in Carlsbad. We actually really liked Oceanside when we first came here as well. And the only reason why we probably didn't move to Oceanside was just because of the schools, and we found out that Carlsbad had much better schools. But the whole of North County was fantastic. The fact that you could just drive down the ocean, there wasn't the traffic that there was in LA. Obviously, Orange County has a lot of traffic as well. And then you've got Legoland close. We went to the zoo. We found that Disney wasn't that far away at all. The beaches are just gorgeous here. You can go on amazing hikes. And the funny thing is we drove to Temecula and we were like, I don't think this is for us. We then went to go and see a few homes in Temecula, and they were gigantic. And we were like, okay, we're moving to Temecula, we can get a mansion. But then we soon realized, why are we moving to California? We're moving to California because we want to be close to the ocean. We want the beach life, and Temecula doesn't really offer that. It's an amazing, beautiful place. For what we wanted, Carlsbad just ticked every single box. So the funny thing is we had a few days booked in Temecula. After one day, we came back to Carlsbad. And at that point, we just realized that was the place that we wanted to call home. So we went back home to England, we got our visa and everything sorted, and then we booked an Airbnb in Carlsbad again to see if we really wanted to set up life there. We spent 2.5 months setting up our new life, setting up our business that we had at the time, and exploring what our life would really be like. And we made amazing friends straight away. We just completely settled into life in Carlsbad. It really is a much more relaxed way of life. People are in flip-flops most of the time. Everyone's in bed by 9 o'clock. They get up, they surf. It's very family orientated. The fact that they have Friday night concerts in the park throughout the summer where you turn up and you essentially have a bottle of wine with your friends while the kids are dancing to music and there's live music, is just great. And there's so much to do in England. Obviously it rained a lot. There wasn't really that much to do a lot of the time, especially with young kids. And here there's just a long list of stuff to do. We got a Legoland pass, we got a Disney pass. We've had that. It'd only be just over an hour up to Disney. We'd be at the beach all the time. Whether you've got a pool or not, there's always a community pool that you can use. So we'd always be at the pool with friends. Everyone's outside barbecuing all the time. You're watching sunsets. You've obviously got the zoo. You've also got the safari park as well. And then there's just so many beautiful restaurants to go to. There's hikes. There's just so much to do in Carlsbad, and it's got amazing schools. We just fell in love with the place, and I don't think we're ever going to leave it. It really is an amazing place. So if you are thinking of moving to California, I highly recommend taking a drive down to Carlsbad. For me, it is the hidden gem of California and possibly the hidden gem of the US. House prices are expensive, but they're still a lot less than what you get in Orange County, in places like Del Mar, La Jolla, LA. They're still not affordable. You're still paying $1 million for just a small 4-bed house, but they're a lot more affordable than lots of parts of California. So I just highly recommend, if anyone is thinking of moving to California or maybe moving from San Francisco and LA, get in touch with me. I'll show you some amazing properties in Carlsbad. There's lots of other amazing places to live in North County as well. Our Oceanside's a growing gem. I really think it is. You've got San Marcos, which actually now has as good schools as Carlsbad, slightly inland. You get a bit more for your money. Great place to live. Encinitas, a bit more expensive, but an awesome place. And then obviously it goes down the coast. If you're thinking about moving, please do get in contact. I cannot recommend Carlsbad enough. It really is a great place to stay. And make sure you check out all my other videos. We're going to be doing lots more videos on all the different places to live in San Diego and why they're good for different types of people, the different price points, and what you can do in different areas. Give us a thumbs up and get in touch if you need any help with real estate.